In the previous presentation, already we have learnt about the definition of the wave motion. Now we are going to classify the waves. Waves that can be generally classified into two categories. One is called mechanical waves, the another one is called non-mechanical waves. Mechanical waves, they are nothing but they require some material medium for the propagation. Such kind of waves are called mechanical waves. Medium means either it may be a solid or liquid or gases or through air, the waves can propagate. Without material medium, mechanical waves, they are not able to propagate. Such kind of waves are called mechanical waves. The best examples are sound waves, ripples formed on water surface. These are all the best example for mechanical waves. The another kind of waves are called non-mechanical waves. These non-mechanical waves, they do not require any material medium. Even through vacuum, non-mechanical waves, they are able to propagate. Light waves, infrared waves, these kind of waves, they are all called as non-mechanical waves. In general, electromagnetic waves are the best example for non-mechanical waves. Waves that could be classified into two categories. One is called transverse waves and another one is called longitudinal waves. It depends on the direction of the propagation of the wave and particle vibration. We are able to classify two categories. In the case of transverse waves, the particles of the medium, they are vibrating perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of the wave. Such kind of waves are called transverse waves. The best example is light waves. Light waves are transverse in nature. Another kind of waves are called longitudinal waves. In this case, the direction of the vibration of the particle either parallel to the direction of the propagation of the wave or anti-parallel to the direction of the propagation of the wave. Such kind of waves are called longitudinal waves. The best example is sound waves traveling in air. Now we are going to see the characteristics of the wave motion. For the propagation of the wave, the medium must possess two important properties. One is called inertia and elasticity. Let us take in the case of sound. Sound, it travels through air. How is it possible? Because air possesses these two important properties called inertia and elasticity. That one decides the velocity of the wave in that medium. The second one is velocity of the wave is a constant in any medium. Let us take in the case of sound. At normal room temperature, the velocity of the sound in air is 330 meter per second. It is constant. But the particles, they are vibrating in to and fro motion, especially in simple harmonic motion. When the particle reaches the extreme positions, what will happen? The velocity will be zero. When the particle crosses the mean position, the velocity will be maximum. The velocity of the particle, it differs from position to position, but the velocity of the wave is a constant. The third important characteristics of wave motion is they are able to undergo reflection, refraction, interference, diffraction and polarization. Here, let us take in the case of light. Light waves are able to undergo reflection, refraction, interference, diffraction and polarization. But in the case of sound, sound waves undergo reflection, refraction, interference and diffraction. Sound waves cannot be polarized. Okay, so these are all the important characteristics of wave motion.